expect to be making at all. Um, just yesterday or a couple days ago, we were talking about Helix, the next update to Helix, and we had no idea when it was coming. We were assuming maybe around Christmas time. Helix isn't Reaper. Line 6 is notorious for, sometimes I would say abandonware. But, somebody made the joke. Digital Igloo, which is one of the Helix, one of the Line 6 employees that hangs out on the gear forums, says DI is being very quiet. 3.6 must be imminent, as a sarcastic joke. And DI, Digital Igloo, responded with, depends on your definition of imminent. If you mean within the next 3 to 5 months, yes, 3.6 is imminent. Or, of course, the next 5 minutes is now technically within the next 3.3.5 months, 3 to 5 months. So go nuts. But I get to the studio, I pop on YouTube, and what's here? But Line 6 Helix 3.6 firmware update. So let's see what this is. I don't know what's in here yet. I'm about to download the updates, and we shall see. But let's watch this video and see what we're getting. Like this is an update for old people. Ooh, look at here. Updates are available for your Helix floor. Click OK and view and install these. Hopefully, I guess this means probably Helix native will have an update. So I'm gonna OK and install. Okay, you must first update HX Edit before updating your Helix firmware. So I'm gonna do that. Sometimes these things are scary. Like I've heard of devices getting bricked, which is ridiculous in this day and age. And for the most part, I think it's not really a Line 6 issue so much, but let's see. Watch me get bricked live on the air. How do I update to 3.6? With Helix connected to your computer, launch HX Edit and make sure you're signed in. If your Helix is running 3.1, no. Boot failure. Oh, yeah. See, this is scary. Like the one that says, like, Helix LCD reads boot failure, entered update mode. This is normal. Breathe deep. Everything is fine. You're almost there. Because, if you get a device bricked, man, that is pain, pure pain. But let's see. Perform a factory reset. Ooh. Perform a backup first. Can't I do this with software? Perform a factory reset. Why can't I do this in HX Edit? This seems really silly to have to do it this way. You know what? I'm going to dump a bundle just in case. Export bundle. April 25th. Okay, so I'm going to save that. Well, what just happened to my release notes? Uh-oh, that's scary. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I'm going to have to turn off this thing. Hopefully it doesn't blue screen my computer. It actually might. That's kind of terrifying. Let me turn off Reaper real quick. If it does, I'll pop right back on here, I guess, onto OBS and everything. And it should keep the stream going. I'm not sure 1,000% on that. But yeah, I'm a little scared. So let me get this out of the way. And let's just keep watching this video. It's only 5 minutes.
The Helix HX 3.6 firmware update, as always, gives us a great new collection of sounds to play with. This time in the form of 3 new amp models, the Grammatico GSG, the Line 6 Elmsley, which is an original amp design, and the Agua Sledge bass amp.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me see this again.
Collection of sounds to play with. This time in the form of 3 new amp models, the Grammatico GSG, the Line 6 Elmsley, which is an original amp design, and the Agua Sledge bass amp. And we also had 7 guitar cabs and 2 bass cabs.
You know, one thing we never see enough of in the impulse response community is bass cabinets with tweeters in them. And I know everybody goes, "Oh, just don't use a cabinet then." It's not the same thing. Come on. This 410 Ampeg Pro might have a tweeter, but who knows? I just wish they would think about that more, honestly. I always end up having to do a parallel bass path to make this work.
Cabs to the IR-based cab engine that we introduced in the 3.5 update. And there's also a new Dark Dove fuzz pedal and a triple rotary effect that's based on the old Yamaha RA200.
Yeah, I really don't care about any of this. Actually, the rotary might be cool, but what I really want is less CPU use on some of the existing stuff.
Now, of all of these cool things, the most exciting thing for me is the amp based on John Grammatico's JSG 100. John Grammatico started out in the high-end audiophile world, but realised that he could actually become part of the creative process on the recordings if he was building the guitar amps that inspired the songs in the first place. Now, he has a whole collection of great sounding hand-built amplifiers, but with this one he's aimed at what for me is the ultimate guitar tone. So this model has immediately become my favourite Helix amp model. It sounds massive and it's ridiculously dynamic. I've even had the chance to take this out and
Let me make sure that I'm still working on this backup. See, I think a bundle is all the backup I need, but I'm not 1000%. Let me see. Export preset, export bundle, create backup. Yeah, let me create a backup too. This backup. Before 3.6 update. Okay, so what's the difference between a backup and a bundle? This might take a little bit. That's okay. Let's see.
into a live setting and it didn't disappoint. So this isn't just a profile of an amplifier, this is Line 6's HX modelling technology analysing individual components on the circuit board of the Grammatico G.
So interesting. So there's this real big kind of war heating up more and more now that I would say that mostly because of Neural Amp Modeler, which is a free open source plugin that's that can do profiling and capturing. All of a sudden, capture is available to poor people, basically. Whereas before, you know, you had to have a lot of money into it. And you know, the new Headrush is coming out. There's a bunch of other stuff that's doing this. So Line 6 has kind of said that they really want to put their, it seems like they're putting their foot down, that they're done on the component modeling side of things. And, you know, you've seen a couple videos from me where I'm trying to emulate other amps and things. And I don't think it's an either or. I think both technologies could exist just fine together. And I see a lot less, you know, the issue is that everybody says is a profile is a snapshot of one setting, a very specific particular setting. When you change your knobs around, it's not going to match that anymore. But in reality, it kind of does, for me at least. So okay, I'm gonna perform the next phase of this. Ooh, wait a second. Where's my backup? Check for updates. Okay, so I'm gonna actually do this. So if this croaks on us, why is this why can't I resize this? This is not good. Okay. Perform a factory reset. So while holding down, let's see, is there anything else? I'm just gonna restore the. Okay, so that's the Helix native. So I'll do that later. So here we go. I'm gonna unplug this. Hopefully this doesn't BSOD us. Click. Oh. Oh, I should have closed Helix Edit first. Shoot. I think I'm still on though. Okay. So I'm holding down 9 and 10 when I. Oh crap! I guess I should have read that. Oops. Oops. How to reset Helix floor. Oops. Yeah, I didn't think that would happen. You set globals. I'll do a factory reset. I want something pretty new. Actually, you know what? Let me just go to the line 6 page. I think it was actually on there. Sorry about this. This is kind of critical, so I don't really want to mess up. Okay, so here we go. What just happened? Something funny's happening. I might have broke this by pulling the Helix out here. It's always something. But okay, let's see. Let's go. 6. What in the world is going on over here? Okay. Let me go back to line 6 again. 6.com. Helix update. That didn't work. Downloads. Yeah, recent Helix firmware update. Read more. Okay, so to reset, while holding down foot switches 9 and 10, turn on the Helix floor. Is that it? Okay, so 9 and 10. Let's see. Bottom row, 2 middle switches. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so here we go. 10, I'm holding them down. Buttons. We'll reset globals. All right. There we go. So let me launch Helix Edit again. So it's performing the factory reset now. So let me go back to the video while this is going on. Here we go.
GSG 100. But let's take a quick look at the controls because it does work slightly differently from what I expected. So it's not a 2-channel amplifier. You basically have an amplifier with a great clean tone that allows you to switch in an overdrive circuit that sits after the tone stack. This means that the input volume still works in conjunction with this overdrive section. So this is the input volume or drive for the whole amp. Then we have the EQ section, and there are 2 extra brightness options to add more sparkle and air. There's a mid switch that boosts the warm low mids, and there's a jazz rock switch that can add more low end. The switchable overdrive section has a drive and volume control that, like I said, works in conjunction with all of the other controls, so it's worth spending some time dialing this in. You can also add a preamp boost or a FET boost if you want more gain or a slightly different tone. This amp is so responsive to how you play. It cleans up on the softer notes and it gets really gritty when you hit hard. And it's also really responsive to different pickup positions, so this model is inspiring me to play a lot of guitar. Also in 3.6 we have triple rotary. Now this is based on the Yamaha RA200, which is a massive rotating speaker that had a 4x12 cabinet in the bottom and 3 rotating speakers spinning around at the top. And the RA200 was used in a lot of old Pink Floyd recordings. The Agua Sledge expands the Helix bass amp collection and sounds great with the 2 3.6 bass cabinets. And for the fuzz lovers out there, we also add the Dark Dove Fuzz.
Don't understand the fuzzes and all that stuff, like the impedance and everything they talk about with these things. Okay, my update, my backup is, or my reset is done, so go to updates available. Okay, first update HX edit to latest version. Okay, so update HX edit. Ooh, what is my password for that? Hold on. Okay, passwords. 6. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, choose download location and file name for the installer. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we are updating. Hopefully this doesn't break everything. Okay, so that HX edit is done, and now you just got to update the floor itself. Here we go. Yeah, you know, here's what I like, the bug fixes, because there's some serious bugs I had going. Okay. I'll go look at the release notes over there. That's okay. Let's see if that does it. Nope. Okay. So I'm just going to update now. Sorry. Here we go. Okay, I already did that. I guess we'll do it again. Okay. I guess let's watch the rest of
And last but not least, the Line 6 Elmsley is a great chimey mid-gain guitar amplifier.
Alright, let me just sorry, I'm gonna have to do this. So my Helix floor is now updating. Let me go to 3.6, 3.7 Wednesday. Somebody's already asking. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to put the turd in the punch bowl. So I'll call it 3.6. So there's always a title for these things. This update, this, that update, whatever. He's calling it the Grammatical update. I'm calling it the old people update. So let's see. And you know what? I'm one of the old people now, but to me, these are really old people. So there we go. Okay, let's look at the rest of this.
So be sure to update your Helix HX firmware today and check out the presets used in this video by following the custom tone links in the description below. And as always, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, what I was hoping for in this update is, first of all, fix the bugs. We got some bugs where things are not staying bypassed or are being bypassed when changing between edit or between Helix native and the Helix hardware, which is very not cool. I mean, the whole point of choosing Helix versus other products is that it's almost fully integrated with the plugin. Like the presets you make in the plugin work on the hardware devices. I was gonna stay on the air and try out these new things in real time, but it's looking like this update could take a while. So if there's anything really exciting, I'll come back and I'll start up a new stream. But I'll see you guys.